Today's a significant day. The coronavirus, the vaccine is being dispensed. And there are literally tens of thousands of vials of that. I think it's the Pfizer vaccine that requires temperature of at least 94 degrees Fahrenheit, but 94 degrees below 0 Fahrenheit degrees, ever how that is said or done. And it's being dispensed today. And a lot of people see that as perhaps the end of the pandemic. However, I do want to warn that it isn't over with yet. And I want people they're saying, the prognosticators, the virologists and epidemiologists and all the other ologists are saying that it's going to get worse, that December, January, February, March is going to be some really dark and very painful times. And I want to see you live through this. I do, and I want to live through it myself. We're at 300,000 deaths now. And they say it could skyrocket to 500,000. And one of the things I think is important is that we're going to begin to see now. The reason why the deaths now are jumping above 3,000 a day consistently now is because people went home for Thanksgiving. They just, I don't know, they just went home they knew they should not have. People think because I'm going to visit with my family that my family can't give it to me. But you know, it ain't about that family business, you know, and they went home and now you're going to see deaths mainly as a result of people. If we had not the Thanksgiving celebration, you would not see the amount of deaths that you see now and the one that's going to escalate beyond that. Now, Joseph Manning, every time I look for that thing, I can't find it. Joseph Manning wrote it was a travel lodge, but I'm going to call it a travel lodge. Joseph Manning, he wrote a dream to me about a month ago now. And the dream reads this. You're going to see it at the conclusion of it. It's a travel lodge, travel advisory, because Christmas is coming up. And Christmas is a big travel day and a big family day, big shopping day, people out there in them stores shopping. And I want to tell you that some of you are going to die. And not only are you going to die, but you're going to kill other people. Stay home. Stay home this Christmas. Anyway, here's what Joseph Manning wrote. He says, I was driving with my mom in a dream as a passenger. He said, my mom died of cancer back in 2017. She was driving. She passed out and died right behind the wheel. We were heading to a dead-end street, and I panicked and tried to wake her up, but she was dead. I had to turn the wheel hard to try to cause the car to skid to try to stop it. That sort of worked, and I woke up as the car skidded to stop. My thought was, this was a warning dream about travel. And it's a travel advice, and you're absolutely right. Nobody has to interpret this. I call him Joseph because he does a lot of dreaming like Joseph in the Bible, Jacob's boy, Pharaoh's Zaph-Paneah guy. It's a travel warning. Now, this was before Thanksgiving, I think, Joseph wrote this. I'm telling you, I'm going to post this up again. Don't travel. Stay home. Let this Christmas go. Don't go out there in them stores shopping. Don't do it. And because if you go, you're going to die, many of you. And not only you're going to die, but you're going to kill other people. I'm telling you, don't do it. Don't do it. We are curtailing. We're not even going to have our normal Christmas event because we just don't have children singing without masks. And, you know, and deep down into the end of December, January and February, we're going to have even closer restrictions. For New Year's night, it's only going to be me and Elizabeth in the auditorium and the media staff, about 7 or 8 people that have to work to get the stream out there. That's going to be it. Everybody else going to be home. I need you to hear this plea. You know, Minister Hodges sent a note out. She posted up on Facebook. She didn't send it to me. She just posted it. I saw it. Now, I don't get a chance to see everybody's post, but I saw this one. And if I've had a post like this sent to me, a comment like this sent to me, I've had 30,000 comments similar to sent to me by the Trump supporter. Tell me, man, are you afraid? I thought you were a man of God. You wearing a mask. Ain't no man of God gonna wear no mask. God gonna take care of you. And the Lord gonna, and they just go on and on and on and on, day in and day out, telling me I'm not a man of God and that the coronavirus is a hoax and it's all cooked up by the Nazis and by the communists and on and on and on. It just goes all day and on. Minister Hodges wrote something, and I guess she's got people around her that are saying something to her. And I'll let you read it. I'll read it. Minister Hodges writes, she says, when it comes to the COVID virus, I've had people in my circle tell me that Jesus said, fear not. And that's what they say to me too, Minister. Fear is not the opposite of our faith in God. A mother who jerks a child's arm to keep her child from running into traffic or touching a hot stove. Her fear was part of her protection for her child. If we did not have fear, we probably would not be alive today. Jesus does not want us to fear that he will not fulfill his prophecies, but he was not talking about having a lack of fear of catching a disease. A lack of fear is a dangerous thing. And I had to say boom shakalaka to that. This is ridiculous. These so-called Christians running around here talking about, don't be afraid, don't wear a mask, God will take care of you. The devil, that's the devil talking in these church people. Minister Hodges, that's the devil talking. That's the devil talking. Don't wear a mask. God won't take care of you. That's the devil. That ain't no just a regular person. That's the devil talking. I'm going to show it to you in the Bible. I'll show it to you in the Bible. I'll show it to you. In Matthew's Gospel chapter 4, verse 5, then the devil taketh him, being Jesus, up into the holy city, and setteth him on a pinnacle of the temple, and saith unto him, if thou be the Son of God, cast thyself down. For it is written, he shall give his angels charge concerning it. He'll take care of you. The Lord will you don't need no mask. He'll send his angels to take care of you. The devil told Jesus that. The devil told Jesus that. The same way these devils are saying, don't wear a mask. He give his angels charge concerning thee, and in their hands they shall bear thee up. That's any time thou shalt dash thy foot against a stone. And Jesus said to the devil, it is written again, thou shalt not tempt the Lord thy God. And every one of these Trump rallies where you see that orange-haired orangutan, and all these people not wearing a mask, they are tempting God. It's the devil's rally. Don't tempt the Lord. Yeah, he'll take care of you. Yeah, but don't go jump out in front of a Mack truck and say the Lord gonna take care of me. Don't not put on a mask when the mask can save you and keep you from killing somebody else. That's the devil out there talking. Now, Minister Hodges, you didn't say that. Don't anybody run around there and grab Minister Hodges down there in Texas and say that, some of these people might be some of her family members or something, I don't know, and say that she told me that the devil, she didn't tell me that. I'm just adding my 2 cents worth. No, no, my brother, don't tempt the Lord thy God. Sure, he'll take care of me. Sure. I came out, there was a bunch of people in our church, first of all, they didn't have no business being in we let them use our congregation, our house for a wedding. First of all, we should have never done that. That's first thing. Anyway, they got in there. And then they had more people in there than I told them, twice as many as I told them they could be there. And they did, they moved our pulpit, and I ran out the house to come down there to dress them, and I didn't have on a mask. And they were all up in there breathing and carrying on, and I didn't have on a mask. The reason why I didn't put on a mask is because I was so angry and anxious to get down there. I forgot about putting on a mask, to get down there to address what they were doing in our house, in our building. And once I stood there and I saw all them passing by me, I said, wait a minute, I ain't got no mask. And here they are, all these people breathing around me, and I'm breathing air. I went that next morning, I prayed like you ain't never prayed before. I said, Lord have mercy. I was in the midst of about 70, 80 people, all of them around me, and I didn't have a mask on. And that's going back a few months ago now. So I'm good to go, at least I think. But I didn't go down because I thought the Lord would take care of me. I went down because I forgot to use a mask. I'm a mask wearer. At any rate, everybody, thank you, Brother Manning and Minister Hodges. This is a bit of a news blog we do, looking at spiritual wickedness in high places for the most part, making some observations about it and giving people a biblical foundation to the way of interpreting, rather than have Sean Hannity or Laura Ingraham or Janine Pirro or Anderson Cooper or Rachel Maddow or Don Lemon, Rush Limbaugh interpret what's going on in the world. You come to me and I'll tell you based on what the Word of God says. They'll just give you their worldly, sinful view. But the Manning Report will tell you what God has said, whether to say yea or nay, whether to go or to stay. You'll be led by the word of Almighty God. Come to the Manning Report on a daily basis to interpret the spiritual wickedness in high places, because there's plenty of it that's going on. And so I'm the Lord's servant, James David Righteous Rebel Manning, and I'm here to serve you with news and information.